one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. On the sideline, there's a look at the head coach of the Saints. These guys have seen this season go south early, still winless at this point of the year. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a fifth-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They're down and 3. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. In motion is Hill. Throwing now is Rattler. That's to the right side and incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing is Rattler. Now he'll air one out. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. On the ground, it's STB. And he will power his way into the end zone. Audric STB. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his first touchdown this year. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Saints 7, Panthers 0.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad, and I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception, but I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
On second down, Young. Flush to his right, and he will slide at the end, give him about 5, and now it's 3rd down.
Up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got a man! That's McMillan! 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Panther first down.
And the Panthers first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is the Pro Bowler, Jeffrey Simmons, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Look at play action with Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll hand it off here to STB. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive, typically.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Squirtin getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
3rd and long.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Rattler. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Panthers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Young. Kept this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4.
Young hands it to Hubbard. This will be a Panthers 1st down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That's to the left side. Hauled in by Legette. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
A gain of a yard.
3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Young to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Rattler now back to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is a big gainer for the Saints. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
Shaheed in motion. Now Rattler going to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw, Young. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. To throw is Young. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
On play action, Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. Here's 1st and 10.
18 more yards. That's another Panthers 1st down.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, the Saints out on top and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. As we are ready to get back underway. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Young. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Chase Young, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll run with STB. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Now, faking the give. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st down, New Orleans.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On 2nd down, here's a run with STB. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Another run, and again, it's STB. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the give, here's STB. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. It's a 3-tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st down, Saints.
A carry here for STB. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. J.C. Horn coming in from his quarterback spot to make the tackle. So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Once more, it's STB. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Here's Rattler. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, New Orleans.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's STB. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard
comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Panthers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. Pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Young. Throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Ryan Brazee, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the 1st half that has really given them fits. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
The Saints 1st down.
Two minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Charlotte after this. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now is Rattler. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They run on the jet sweep, and this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll run it here with Hubbard. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Saints offense and Audric Estime, the running back, getting ready to go back to work. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. Try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Back at the 33-yard line.
Throwing is Rattler. And he let him a bit too much. And passes incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, his quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the 3rd quarter begins. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Panthers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the 1st half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the 2nd to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
A throw there, caught by Leggett. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun, it's Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That's the safety, the former Chief Justin Reed, bursting in for the sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45. The Saints offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back Back to throw here to begin the drop. He runs with it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, New Orleans.
Shaheed in motion. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
On the ground, it's STB. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the third quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on fourth down. I'm being aggressive. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense back onto the field for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Carl Granderson getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
A quick throw out wide, caught left side, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Out of a shotgun, Young. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Carolina.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He was taken down behind
Lost
the line
one
of scrimmage.
on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw, Young. That's caught. It's the tight end, Sanders. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 17 yards.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On first and 10, here's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On the ground, it's Dowdle.
7.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
That's another.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Ball carrier. Pete Werner on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
To throw is Young. The throw on the run is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll hand it off here to Estimate. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Saints.
Now Rattler gonna throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd. So good decision. Just throw it away.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Trevin Wallace. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run with Dowdle. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw, Young. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And good coverage by the Buck team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rattler. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
They'll run on first down with STB. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down, Saints.
In motion is Hill. Rattler now back to throw. Here a short one to Taysom Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
In motion is Hill.
Panthers 21-yard line.
They'll run with STB. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 40-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. On play action, Young. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go play action with Young. They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Pete Werner there defensively.
On second down, Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Third down and 9.
To throw is Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Now Young gonna keep it himself. He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27.
At the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7. Here's Young to throw. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 3.
From the gun, it's Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. They'll go. Young. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just...
And he will get into the end zone. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown. Panthers. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Saints 13.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Saints offense in Audric Estime, the running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 30-yard line.
It is second and 9. Throwing is Rattler. That one is caught by Campbell. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
A carry here for Estime. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
49-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Looking to throw. Rattler. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
A 28-yard gain. First down.
Here's Rattler. He'll try to set up the screen to Estime. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
In motion is Hill.
14-yard line.
Throwing now is Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. What a move! He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown Saints. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Panthers 14.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
A 2nd down throw for Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5. They'll drop to throw, and they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Panthers.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Pass taken in by Dowdle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Carolina Panther.
Young to throw on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. General McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. Throw across his body is complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Carolina.
To throw, Young. Moving outside the pocket. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. Return this from the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and Audric Estime, the running back, getting ready to go back to work. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead On this drive, it starts with first down. He'll get this out wide to STB. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short gain.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Now Rattler gonna throw. This one complete to Campbell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Saints.
To throw, it's Rattler. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. They'll try again here. It's second and 10. Here we go. One final play. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And he'll be taken down. And that means we are going to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready for this next possession. This one tight throughout, all level at 21, as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Here's STB. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's second and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. In motion is Hill.
And it's third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Will try to run for it. And he's going to have the Saints first down. Able to get 8 on 3rd and 5.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Saints first down.
Rattler now back to throw. He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Going up top. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 32 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On the give, here's STB. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down for New Orleans.
Saints.
toss, running left with Kamara. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Rattler. And that is incomplete.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it. Of course, they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Panthers offense ready to take over once again. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
On 2nd down, Young. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
And that is incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Going for it all. And he's going to take this one all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh,